Lewis Hamilton is one of the most Marmite figures in sport to this day. Some people love him, a lot of people hate him.
For whatever reason, he doesn't always get the credit that he perhaps deserves.
That's the problem. Not enough people put respect on Lewis Hamilton's name.
Well, he's definitely up there. You know, he's up there in terms of titles and races won. I guess the only issue against that would be Mercedes have been the most dominant team in this turbo hybrid era, and really we've not seen a period of dominance like it ever in the sport. Absolutely, he's in the top 5. Whether he's the greatest ever, I think potentially still a little bit of a question mark over that.
Well, in my opinion, it is Lewis Hamilton. He's got the joint most records for race wins, 91, along with Michael Schumacher, which he'll also beat and go on to win many, many more. But that's not even the tip of the iceberg. The man's got the most career points, he's got the most podium finishes, he's got the most poles, and he's also got the most championship points in one single season. You can say times have changed in Formula One, but one thing stays the same. Lewis Hamilton is the greatest F1 driver of all time.
He's won 6 world titles. There will be 7 come the end of this season. And anyone that's won that amount of world championships in any sport deserves to be in the conversation for the application, the attitude, the desire, commitment, mentality, ability. It's probably a conversation for when he does retire and we can see exactly where he leaves the benchmark, and hopefully as time goes on people will look back on what he's achieved and really recognise that yes, perhaps he has had the best car, but even so you've got to use it.
You've obviously got Andy Murray, who won 3 Grand Slams throughout his career, defeating people like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic on the way, arguably tennis's toughest era. You've then got Sir Chris Hoy, an 11-time world champion and a 6-time Olympic gold medalist. You've then got Sir Steve Redgrave, King of the Waves, a 9-time world champion, 5-time Olympic champion. And then, last but no means least, you've also got Sir Bradley Wiggins. The man won the Tour de France, he won 4 world championships in 4 different disciplines, he won 5 Olympic gold medals and 8 in total at the Olympics. Lewis Hamilton, as we all know, currently on 6 world championships, looking for his 7th this year. Will probably go on and do that, will probably go on and win many more. But is he Britain's greatest ever sportsman? Time will tell.
Yes, he does. You know, aside from what he's done in the sport, it's what he does away from the sport that I think he deserves more credit for as well. He fights for what he believes in. So many more interests away from the sport. He's in music, fashion. He is vocal on social media. For whatever reason, he doesn't always get the credit that he perhaps deserves for speaking up for what he thinks is right. And you know, I think he deserves a lot of credit for what he's done in Formula One this year, and Hamilton's spearheading that whilst still being the man to beat on the track.
Whether you like him or not, you have to respect Lewis Hamilton as a sportsman. He's one of the best to ever step foot in a Formula One car, and he's one of the best to ever play sport. He might be a controversial figure, you might not like what he does away from the track, but on the track you have to respect him, and that's the problem. Not enough people put respect on Lewis Hamilton's name. The man is a world champion numerous times. The man is a record breaker. He's eclipsed some statistics and records that were never meant to be broken. You know, Michael Schumacher would have retired thinking no one's ever going to win 7 championships, no one's ever going to win 91 races, but here comes Lewis Hamilton.